What's going on, all my fellow gamers? It is 21:30 and we are going live on this wonderful Wednesday Warcraft evening. And for all my day dreamers and night streamers out there, I hope everybody's ready to clock in and get after it, because tonight we're going to be doing, this is going to be a bit of a marathon instead of just a bunch of sprints as far as what I was going to do and what we're going to be doing tonight. But you know what? Before we even talk about any of that, let's talk about the photo that I got up today. So this kicked off when I started playing Shadowlands. Um, and my dates, unfortunately, are all over the place because of what was going on during that time. But, well, anyway, Shadowlands came out in November 2020. And I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 2021 when I was able to kind of start jumping on it. And this was one of the first opening sequences, because this is where we finally linked back up with Bolvar. And if we remember from End of Wrath of the Lich King, when during the in-game cinematics, the Bolvar got pretty much French fried by the Red Dragon spec, right? So right at the end, when the Lich King was defeated and it goes through its in-game cinematics, all of a sudden Bolvar pops up and he's like, he's talking to Tyrion. He's like, "Hey, brother, I'll take the helmet and all that stuff." And then he gets on the throne and he puts the helmet on him, and it's all this big, this big harangue. Anyway, um, that was kind of a big deal, because at the point where Bolvar says leave this place and never return, it's kind of like that left us with a humongous cliffhanger, because we knew at some point we were going to have to link up with him. Well, sure enough, 10 years later, we did. And that opening cinematic to the Shadowlands was absolutely insane. But it was cool because we got Bolvar back and all that good stuff. So it's just one of those little sentimental things that I was doing. So I took a bunch of selfies. But before we really got the game kicking off and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? In between all this, let me go ahead and just get some photo ops. And there's a bunch more. I found the folder where I've got all my Shadowlands stuff, which again, it goes back to what's his name, Astalar's rise in Silvermoon. I still think that dude has something to do with the Venthyr, because I'm looking through all my Shadowlands stuff, and I was just in Sinfall the previous week, and I'm going to go back and do some raids there, because I don't think I've done any of the legacy raids for Shadowlands. But I just find that interesting, because I think there is a link between the Anguish and then of course the Anima, and well, I mean, we'll see what happens. I could be way off my rocker, but if you hang out in Revendreth, if you go back to Shadowlands and you hang out in Revendreth for about 5 seconds, you just realize that the look and theme of the game is exactly that. Interesting thing about Lich King, that was actually the first expansion that started to do those in-game cinematics, that instead of it being just a side note to the story, it actually pulled the story along as we were kind of going through the expansion. So that was pretty neat, using the in-game animation at the time. And you can tell too when you watch those in-game cinematics how much has changed over the years, and how it developed to where even the in-game animations are a little bit more smooth and fluid. All right, so tonight we're going to be doing just level 11 Delves. Like I said, we're the Delves. We're going to be doing a marathon. I'm just going to be going to one right to the next. We're going to start off in Collegiate Calamity. We're going to head down to Atal, Aman, which is one of my favorite ones now, just because of the amount of NPCs in there. You can really rack up XP for Valeera, and you can also upgrade your strongbox as you're, taking everybody out. And then we're going to head on over to Starkiller Sanctum. I've done that one on normal, but not bountiful. And then, of course, we'll finish out at the Grudge Pit. I might change that up, because Grudge Pit's actually pretty fun. But, so the thing with the Delves and how I kind of pursue them is, I don't do just enough to get done with the actual delve. I want to really maximize the XP. I want to maximize the item level and everything leading to getting the end boss. So I'm probably going to be spending at least, I know it takes me about 40 minutes to do each one, so that's why this is going to be a marathon tonight. We'll see how long I can kind of go with it. But I want to start racking up that for the Great Vault, because I've been doing some of the world stuff, but it doesn't really give you a high item. And I was able to get my first hero piece today, or I should say yesterday, with out of the vault. There we go. I actually was able to get a chest piece, which I couldn't believe it that I got something like pretty stout. But I got that from the vault just because I know that I can level everything up so that when I do get my one piece out of the vault, it'll be at least a hero piece. So I can start grabbing hero pieces every week now. I've got that what is it, time walking or training, that weekly training event. So I'll be getting the ring probably after next week, if not the week after that. So that'll be in autumn. So I'll be getting at least 2 pieces here in the next week or so. Eye level's been bumped up a little bit just because I got another champion piece. I maxed out the veteran stuff just to kind of get everything capped out. And yesterday, I was able to... Oh, yeah. So I was able to take out old boy over in the Void Spar, the one where it's the boss, it's the Delve boss itself, and you've got the 2 different levels and all that stuff. Yesterday, just I didn't even record it, which was one of those. I just only took a screenshot when I was done, but it took me like 2 hours to get this dude just on that first level, using my Night Elf Rogue on Assassination, and it was just kind of cool to be able to get that, because I was wondering if I was going to be able to do it, number one, with a rogue, even though I've seen it done, but it was mainly the subtlety. But typically you see everybody go in paladin, mage, warrior, something really heavy hitting, and it would have been cool to have that recording, just because what I ended up doing was all my cooldowns. So for instance, the Death Mark, the Kingsbane, and I saved all that stuff for the stuff that he called in, right? Like the add-ons or the ads or whatever they're called. So when he called in those 3 different phases of the extra NPCs, that's what I save my cooldowns for, because there's no way I could just power them down, even with Valeera there working as a healer. So it was a great way of, again, learning the character, learning the mechanics, sticking to your fundamentals, when to utilize your cooldowns, because handling the boss itself really wasn't that complicated. It was everything else built into that particular delve that made it kind of challenging. And I always got stuck in the corner too. That's why it took me like 2 hours to try and get this dude, because I kept getting stuck on one mechanic, or I got stuck in the corner between the layer of stuff that would get put down, then that void circle that would go around, and then it was just like, after a while I just got stuck. But anyway, got that one. Now my server's already filled up with the 4,000 other whoever's, but that was pretty neat just to be able to actually have that piece of something in the game right away, season 1, with typically the type of class and race that you normally wouldn't use for going after a big single boss like that. But I didn't record it because I was just like, whatever, I was doing something completely different. Alright, we need to make sure that I've got plenty of, because I've got my Phoenix oil, I've got my health potion, plus my other potions and all that stuff. Yeah, the other potion, even though this one and this one share the same cooldown, which I don't think I'm really going to need too much of that, but I did end up getting the Phoenix oil just so I can layer the blades down a little bit, and then we'll see how I do with the improved gear, better number. Kind of already gone through all these, so I kind of understand what's going on and just taking my time, and that's really kind of the core focus. So today isn't going to be trying to burn through everything. It's just kind of showcasing working in Assassination Spec Rogue, really maximizing what's in the delve. So looking for all the bags, the treasures, trying to get Valeera up to at least level 18 today. It's kind of like she's right there, ready to go. So we'll see if we can get that knocked out. And I'm kind of sporting my my Ironbound proto. I decided to bust out the proto drakes because I haven't done that in a while either. So I thought, let me change it up today. Okay, so we want tier 11. So this is kind of the more important aspect of what I was kind of talking about the other day was Atal Aman. I was able to at least the thing got upgraded at least 3 times. I said 4 because I think it was 4, but it was at least 3 because that's why I want to hit that one again, just so everybody can see. Hey, if you hit 11, if you hit all these groups, if you clear that whole thing out, just that little bit extra that you get. Oh, before I do that, I need to go get my make sure I didn't stick it in here. Yeah, I need to go grab my map. Almost forgot about that. I was like, don't forget the map today. I gotta get rid of some of these tabards. I know the game has them, so I don't have to worry about that, but there we go. Oh, that's right. I gotta get these things sent up. I sent off all my other tokens to my other characters today from all the legacy raids I've been doing, and they've been getting some pretty decent gear for transmog. So tonight, what I was gonna do, I was gonna do Trial of Style, and I was gonna do just Battlegrounds. I was just gonna keep it really chill because I've been really getting after it when the week reset. I'm gonna save the map for what I consider one of the bigger delves. But anyway, and then I thought, you know what? Since I'm really actually caught up already for everything I wanted to do this week with the reset, now I can just kind of focus my attention back to the delves and just work on level 11s. Like one day is specifically delves. I don't try and mix delves in with everything else, just because it tends to get a little mismatched.
Victory lies ahead. Aman.
Oh, cool! It's this one. All right, let's. If I completely lose track of what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. That's right, 4 poisons. All right, don't need to heal. Kind of forget which one I use because I changed everything up when I was going after that boss, just to kind of really focus it on one individual. Let's see here. Movement speed. Okay, I don't really need. Yeah, we'll do this one. That one seems to have. Besides, if there's like nodes in there or something, she'll just miscellaneously grab up stuff, which is kind of neat. So, and then her level is like right there too, so we should be able to at least get 18. I mean, I've seen where some people have her all the way up into 40 already. So, people have really been putting in the wrench time. talk about a XP rich storyline. I already did this one, so, and I'm really not, so what I'm not trying to really focus on tonight so much is matching up all the stories. This is basically just going through, maximizing item level. If I can pull more, even more champion pieces out of here, that'd be great.
Your life is mine.
Crying out loud, man.
I earned.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she's 18 now. Well, I've got that solved. Man, 2 hours it took me. I was, you know what? I actually gave up again. I was like, that first hour, I was like, dude, I can't keep doing this. And just kept after it. And I kept rethinking about what it is with the cooldowns. Really, is where I was getting myself hung up. Because I was hitting my cooldowns right away. Well, I was knocking down that first 25%. Right when he called those NPCs, and my cooldowns were still had 30 seconds left on the death mark. So as slow as you might think it's going, it's actually going pretty quick, because all you have to do is just pay attention to the one thing you have to disrupt, and he hits pretty hard, and that's really about it. Just get those NPCs, juggle that while you're juggling him, and then I need to make sure I pay more attention to bags, because I know there's more up here. I just got a little lazy last time and walked past I don't know how many.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Make sure there's nothing back here, because you never know. You never know. Sometimes they got things tucked in the weirdest spot. Now, one thing I need to remember. Oh, it's not here. Oh no, dude. I was kind of thinking it was. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Anyway, they had a book here that gives you like another. It hit for 1.2 mil or something. I'm like, I should, and I used that up like early on, and I don't know. It's like, man, I should have saved that for the big boss. Could have knocked this down quick. Just make sure I'm good. All right. Okay. All right, we've got our... So really the focus is getting these things and then kind of working my way. So what I was able to do last time is work my way over here, just kind of clear this whole area out, come back up, clear this whole area out, and then come back around and then go after the big boss. So just kind of doing it, instead of just doing it off the cuff, just do it like systematically.
Gather yourself.
Keep forgetting to have that. It's like all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't expecting to go after that dude just yet. But okay. So the other thing I had a chance to work on was my energy management and consumption. What do I want to use? Like to build my combo points, I just need my Phantom Knives, which doesn't take up a whole lot of energy. And then at the same time, that's what I can use to crank out my Envenom while I'm waiting for my Garrote and my Rupture to cool down and all that, or just reset. Just keep that up. Instead of constantly using Mutilate to try and get my combo points, which soaks up more energy and so on and so forth and all that, so... So I already got an extra Void Temper Leather from, what's her name? That's almost 1,000 XP just on that one. That's crazy. That's another thing too. You can really pull some XP out of this whole ordeal.
Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike. Stay here and recover. Don't waste this. I'll take that.
One of the other nice things I like about the Delves is once you've worked a certain section or area and everybody's done, there's no respawn. Right? In other words, everybody that's there is done. It's it. Yeah, there's just
Your life is mine.
a truckload of XP in here.
Be bolder. My eyes on you. Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover.
I ran into a couple of these bags where they gave me at least that was an all of
My
Aman.
loyalties are my own.
Get out of the way, will you? All right. So between that one, which was 592, and this one, which was I like the fonts, darken of can 1186. So that was about 1700 extra XP in a section that I normally would just completely skip. And that's kind of the important thing. Well, not the important thing, but it's just something to think about. Like, if I really want to maximize the delves with what you can actually do as far as like the strongbox upgrade, which basically I have to take on a bunch of multiple elites simultaneously, which gets a little interesting and tricky at the same time.
Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleed. Take strength from this. Stay here and recover. I'll take that.
Keep forgetting that dude has that ability. And I keep walking right into it every time.
Be bolder. Gather your strength. My eyes on you.
All right. Make sure there wasn't something over here. I don't think there was. All right.
Your life is mine.
Okay.
Stay here and recover.
I thought it was stealth.
Take strength from this. Gather yourself. Be bold. Now strike. One moment.
Let's see here. Nope, nothing up there.
Your pain, my pleasure.
All right, I think that does it for that, or for this section anyway. Oh, there we go. We got another 592. Oh, another one. 1186. So we probably easily picked up a good 3,000 XP for Valeera just coming down here, which really wasn't necessary. I mean, when you're coming after the lumen bulbs, well, they're really all over the place. So you don't really have to dedicate yourself to one specific area. I probably could have gotten that knocked out. Here, I could have done the bulbs, just come right back up, get this one done, try and clear out this middle, which gets tricky because that's where these guys right here, this is part of a group that'll upgrade your strongbox because they're elites. But now I want to start on the other side and just kind of work my way around there, clear that out a bit.
Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. Your pain, my pleasure.
I have to say, I like the upgrade on the fan. Oh, let's see who's here. Oh man, somebody didn't make it. So that's the other thing you'll find periodically in the delves is you'll find somebody else's tier 4. Oh my goodness, that's rough. So somebody else's headstone will be in here. Either that or they just place them in here randomly or something. But just find that kind of weird. All of a sudden now I'm rocking up on other people's headstones and what delve they were in, and some of the challenges that I'm gonna save this middle piece for last because it gets a little spicy. So the other thing to do is this area up here, which as we hook our right and come back up around, is another just rich bouillabaisse of XP. It's really XP and I'm looking to get. I mean, yeah, you have a couple bulbs, but it's not anything that would slow me down from getting the level completed anyway.
I'll take that.
Alright, let's head on back here and see what we got. Thought I got that one.
Bounty from me.
There we go.
Useful.
You know, that reminds me, I haven't tried that one button thing that they have in the spell books yet.
Now strike. Stay here and recover. Gather yourself. Let's talk.
Oh, cool. Extra gold. Alright, any bags back here? Nope. And, nope. See, this chest back here drives me nuts because it doesn't really do anything, and when you can actually select it, it didn't do anything. So I'm not sure if that's a glitchy kind of thing or there is actual purpose behind it.
Your pain, my pleasure.
And as you can see, so
One moment.
one of the more noticeable things that you might pick up on when working on my energy management, as I call it, is so I've been able, I did all of that with that elite without having any of my Thistle T's get knocked down. So pretty much if you go below 35, it automatically bumps it up 100 for you, right? And then I got 3 of those on a cooldown. So one of the cool things about the Phantom Knives and just building up your combo points and then knocking out your Envenom or charging up on your combo points with your Kingbane when that's available, it just kind of reinforces that, okay, good, I still have my Thistle T on reserve. If I find myself in a bit of a tussle where I've got a, is this an elite? I keep forgetting. Yeah, it is. Okay. Who else is around? All right, let's go.
Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover. My eyes on you.
All right, Nemesis strongbox upgraded. All right, so that's one. That's one of the things I was going to do is actually kind of keep track is how many times per delve. All right. And that one was just that NPC was at least 930 XP for Valeera, so not bad. Is that herbalism? No, it's not even that.
Your life is mine. Now strike.
All right. So technically, I'm done with the initial thing with the game, right? So you work up your meter, you get 100%, and now you can just take down the boss and you're good to go. So I could skip everything else if I wanted to, and get right back down there as I'm coming around the other side now, and then just get the boss down and call it a day. But this is why I'm like, nah, let me. I did this the other day, and that's why it worked out pretty well. Not on a timetable. You don't have to, unless you're trying to clock yourself to see how fast you can get through a delve or something. All you have to do is just be systematic, not rush. You can take whatever time you want. So right now, yeah, I could go. I could get myself right there, go in, get after the boss. But I got all this stuff down here. So there's all that XP. There's another at least strongbox upgrade right here that I could do. And then already calculating how much extra. I keep going back to the XP, but that is kind of important. So
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure. Now strike.
and then there's another area here. It's got like a whole separate upper section. I gotta remember. I thought there was somebody here with a portal last time, but all right, that one's clear. So this is where it gets tricky. Making sure I can only take on one of these groups at a time. Okay, that one's regular, that's elite, that's elite, that's elite. So we got regular and sugar-free. And trying to take on these dudes, and all of a sudden he comes rolling around there in the back.
Useful.
What'd you give me? Oh, cool. Got some mineral, some ore, if you will.
I'll start the. I'll take that. Be bold. Your pain, my pleasures. Veil, gather yourself. My eyes on you.
Oh, no. Didn't want you to do that. Oh my goodness, I am in trouble now.
Straight from this. Don't wait. My eyes on you.
Okay, that actually went a little better than I thought it was. Maybe it's a gear thing. I'm not sure if I got... Okay, that's another one. All right. Sheesh.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
All right, well, it actually got cleared sooner than I wanted, but okay. You know, it's amazing what a little bit of gear upgrade will do overall. And I mean just a little bit. I don't think it was anything significant, but my goodness. And then I put a bunch of gems and enchants in the sockets for, you know, to bring my haste up a little bit. I don't remember how much XP we got off those dudes. Okay, 369, so another 900 XP plus all the little stuff.
I'll take that. Now strike. The pleasure is mine. My loyalties are my own.
Touche. Alright, might as well bring them over here. So now I can take on two of them at a time.
Stay here and recover.
So if I can blind one, distract him long enough, usually it works out a lot smoother too. And that's where it's like, I remember you used to have separate powder just to do blinding. Yeah, the blinding powder, vanishing powder, plus thistle tea and all that good stuff.
My eyes on you.
All right, that's another upgrade. So that's 3 so far.
Do you prefer your entrails cut julienne or brune ones?
Oh, cool. We'll upgrade on the, some more points for the house. And just to take a little breather, I was able to upgrade 2.6, and I'm already working my way up a little bit. Did some more legacy raids today, just kind of work the rust out. So we're getting there.
Your life is mine. Don't waste this. Darkness steals you. I'll start the bleeding. Your pain. Be bolder. Stay here and recover.
Almost lost it there too. I saw that.
From this. Now strike.
I figured. I was like, ah, too close. All right. So we are 35 minutes into this one. Technically, I could go grab the boss if I wanted to. But that's why I'm just kind of pushing through, getting the extra stuff. So if we just skipped all this, and I'd have just gone for the boss, and I could have done that, I would have missed out on the... So far, I would have missed out on the extra... We'll just say, now we're already up to about the extra 4,000 XP for Valeera. And also on the strongbox upgrades. Which, I mean, every little bit helps. Plus, we got a few more bags over there.
Gather yourself. My eyes on you. One moment.
Check the corner. All right, we're good.
Your life is mine. I'll start the bleeding. Now strike.
You know, a little tired when the training dummies look like NPCs. It's like, what's this guy doing? They're just training dummies. Why is he acting all tactical? Whatever. All right, so we've got old boy McGilroy, and we got some hang-arounds, and we got a couple bags. Bag up here, bag over here. Yeah, boy. And that other one was another 1186.
Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself. Take strength from this. Your life is mine.
Okay, let's see here. Another 592.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Gather yourself. You seriously do not want to cross me.
And 592.
Bounty from nature. Useful.
Oh, nice. Now I realize she doesn't pick up a lot of either or. What would normally be for either the mining or totally overshot my kick there. It's not a lot, but it's enough where it stacks up over time. So when you're out and about doing the delves, and she just gets a little bit.
I'll take that.
So now I don't even have to rely on one of my other alts for doing the mining or herbalism. That's right, boy. Assassin Road. I think that's pretty much everybody. Oh, got a little straggler up here.
Gather yourself. Your life is mine. Now strike.
All right. Trying to figure out how I want to open up with this dude, but there's no real secret sauce to it if you haven't done this delve already. It's pretty straightforward stuff. You just got to pay attention to his mechanics, and then everybody that jumps in on it and where you need to be to make sure you don't get hit pretty hard.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Take strength from me. Don't waste it. Oh, I'll take that. Stay here and recover. I'll take that. God, your life is mine.
All right. Everybody's celebrating. All right, so that was about 43 minutes. Cleared out everything. I'm going to save my, again, I'm going to save my treasure thing out for when we go down to Aman. Let's see, that was the Nemesis. Yeah, Nemesis strongbox, heavy trunk, heavy trunk. Oh, that's right, the voice shard. Alright, let's see what we get out of here. Alright, so we got some hero crest and the undercoin. Almost, we got 4790 XP for Valeera. Not bad. Warband's reputation. Oh yeah, the reputation. I keep forgetting there's like a reputation increase. And then the 16 bag of gold or whatever. 45. Oh, I was close. Warrior discovery to... Delves until you complete your next one. You are granted an additional life. Cool. And the quest thing. Okay. Almost forgot we have more stuff to... Complete any dungeon on Mythic 2 or higher difficulty. Oh, I won't be able to do that. Ever. But I'll hang on to it for the time being. What do we got? Of course it's a trinket. I knew it, man. 375 increase and another 7... Oh, the reputation. More undercoin. And okay, we got another curio for Valeera. So this one is standing still during combat gains stacks of cosmic momentum every 4 seconds up to 10. Each stack increases your movement speed by 1%. Excuse me. Jumping while at 10 stacks consumes them to grant you 1% haste per stack for 20 seconds and knocks up surrounding enemies. Let's see. Oh, okay. So here we go. We went in 17 and we're walking out 20 on her level. So I wasn't able to see what goes on, but we did enough to where she's already up 2 levels, which is cool. So we're just gonna go down to Aman. We're gonna get knock that one out. That's a big one, and then we'll see where we end up as far as her level, strongbox. We get hero crest or not, and all that good stuff. I'm not gonna use that one, but all right. Let's see what we got over here still. Looks like Predator. What is that? Oh, I thought I already had that, but I don't. Had to be a trinket, man, of all things. Had to be a trinket. All right, let's... Alright, your harmful spells and abilities have a chance to brand your target with sacred text, dealing 10,000 holy damage over 30 seconds. Rebranding an enemy ignites the text, granting you 79 critical strike for 15 and immediately dealing all remaining damage. Oh, wow. Okay. It's just basically all I'm going to do is replace the one that's already in there, except that what I'm losing is the leech. But it's another champion piece, so that's not too bad. So there you go. 1 delve. I always forget they stick you right in the front of this thing. All right, let's heal up real quick. Let's get rid of this. We don't need it. Oh, okay, that's right. I can't sell anything. Wait, I want to be sure that one quest... Oh yeah, and then we'll be able to finish out our daily, or our weekly, another weekly thing. There we go. Trying to make sure I'm pacing myself a little bit, not getting too... Oh yeah, it's the leatherworking stuff.
Ah, I could use your expertise.
All right, so we're getting undercoin. More points for the... How much are we getting? 1.5. Okay, 1,500. Not bad. And some more void light.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
You may acquire the Twilight Tabernacle decor from Telemancer and Silver Moon. All right, eventually we'll go check that out, see what's going on. And we got a few more, just start upgrading all that stuff. It was a fungal something, I guess I got. I don't even pay any attention to it. All right, let's get out here. Let's sell this stuff, and let's head on out to the next best delve. Oh, I guess that's... Oh, never mind. Okay. Good old Proto Drakes. They first showed up around Cataclysm. Little fun factoid. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to move my fan over real quick, and then be right back. This is why I tend to stay stealth too. When I get down, I need to do something real quick because you never know who's going to show up. Man, I better not get another trinket. I could easily see that happening. And it'll give me the exact same one too. All right, that'll give me a little extra something at the end of this one. And let's go. Actually, I know. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one of my... so this one gives me 16 versatility and an extra 16 haste for an hour. But this one lasts through death. So this one took me a couple of runs with the boss last time. So... just in case. All right, so she went in at just a sliver above 20. And let's see what we can. Let's see where she ends up at here. Make sure I'm good to go. Yeah, we'll keep all that stuff. This is the one where I actually stopped and did some fishing while I was doing all this. Just... get this out of here. And the same thing, the way that I clear this one, just again, very systematically. You pretty much, I'm done with everything before. Okay, the only thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to waste the drum just yet. So you hit the drum, it puts out like a shock wave, and whips up a weapon rack right about over here, where you can use that. Oh, this must be a different story because this wasn't there last time.
Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself.
This is definitely just a little bit different. Okay, what do we got here? All right, Steel, Veil and Branch Eagle to attack from a different direction, optional. I don't know what this thing does, and I don't want to... Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I see what happened here. So I would have ultimately worked my way back this way anyhow, so cool. All right, let's get to it.
Stay here and recover.
Stop stepping in the stuff.
Your pain, my pleasure.
So dramatic.
I'm out of breath.
Gather yourself. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. Don't waste this. Now strike.
You know, even though she's a healer, she still packs a little bit of a punch, which is kind of neat. I didn't know if her abilities would really shrink down that much, other than providing a means to the heal potions. Okay, we got, oh, that was part of a, okay, we might get our first strongbox upgrade here.
I'll start the bleeding. Your life is mine. Gather yourself. Stay here and recover your pain, my blessing.
All right, so that was, let me finish all this first. Just
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
you know what? I actually didn't go back this far last time. I didn't know this was even open. Did I go back this far? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did. No, I don't know. Oh, yeah, one. That was our first strongbox upgrade. I try and throttle down a lot of these NPCs as much as I can, and then use the special abilities on the elites, and then we'll see if that makes things go just a smidge smoother.
Gather yourself.
So I've got the drum plus the mask, and that's always on a short countdown, but I figure, all right, let me go ahead and get as much of this knockdown as I can, and then use those. Oh, there's nothing there. All right. that just gave me like speed boost or something. Okay. Similar to the tombs. It's the same kind of...
I'll take that. Your life is mine. Stay here and recover.
This is not going good at all.
Your pain is my pleasure. Don't waste this. Be quicker next time. Now strike. Gather yourself.
All right, that gave me a strong... Sheesh. That was a soup sandwich and a half. All right, nothing over here.
Precious gifts from the earth. Your life is mine. Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself.
The mask. And what else we got? I don't even know.
Stay here and recover. Take strength from this. They're warriors. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike. Let's talk.
I want to go up here real quick because I am not even sure. Huh. I don't remember any of this. But then again, I didn't come over this far. This is probably a whole other section that I completely missed. Because I didn't come, like when I was back over in the other area, and I was like, I didn't come over this far before, so yeah, who knows.
Your life is mine. My eyes on you. Stay here and recover. I'll take that.
Check back here real quick. Nope. All right.
I'll start the bleeding.
I feel like there's something tucked up here, but probably overreaching just a little bit. All right, let's get back down here. Because we only need a couple more totems, and then technically after that, we can go after. I can stealth my way all the way to the end of this thing.
Don't waste this. Protect you. Be bolder. Stay here and now strike.
See that purple ring? I keep forgetting because it's from her. But if that, no, I know it's one of the curio things. I think it's just one of those. It's been enemies standing in there. It drains it out. Okay. Another drum and a bag.
Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself. My eyes on you. Your life is mine.
Oh, why I just did that?
I'll take that.
Consume on pickup. Increase your maximum health by 6% and movement speed by 10%. So we're up to 319k. That's not too bad. It's kind of nice being a fast moving rogue. I'll tell you what, let's grab this thing and we'll go up there and clear that whole area out. Oh, look, another bag. Whoops.
Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. My eyes on you.
Wasn't expecting that guy to be an elite. All right, another totem down, another bag collected.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Always try and get that one last before I walk right back in it. Nah, that was really smart. Who is the noob? Who is the noob?
One moment.
All right, we got an extra life out of it. I don't know if we'll need it, but it's always good to have. Actually, let me get on this side. Ah, almost walked right past that. Another 598. I don't remember him being... You know, now I just feel like, I almost feel like just finishing this out and calling it a day, but...
Gather yourself.
Oh, for crying out loud, really?
Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure.
All right. Let's go up here and take a little sneak peek on what is going on. Oh, this is the platform. Okay. So that means that last time I kind of came in from over that direction. Well, I do believe we got more NPCs to clear out. Yeah, they are everywhere. What I want to do is find another group of... oh, there's that platform. Yeah, another group of elites. Well, it needs to... There it is. Another strongbox upgrade. Oh no, dude, I just botched this whole thing up big time.
enough? Gather yourself. Take strength from me. Stay here and recover.
Ooh, that's a tough son of a gun right there. I didn't think I was gonna make it through that one. I normally can't take on. I can't normally do that, even with her and the health and all that stuff. It doesn't really jam. Knock this one real quick. Yeah, I can figure out what they gave me. 3 minutes of increased movement speed. Okay. Oh yeah, we had another strongbox upgrade, so that was at least 3 on that one again. Little slice and dice.
Your pain, my pleasure. Now strike.
Oh, man. All right. Technically, okay, we're only 30 minutes in. I'm way further ahead than I was last time just because I kind of understand, even though I came from a completely different direction. Actually, that's where I was doing a little fishing on each side. I don't think there's any bags back here. I'm going to leave Froggy McFroggerton alone.
And now we have a fish.
Grazie. No, you just had to engage.
My eyes on you. Gather yourself. I'll take that.
All right, let's get back over to the other side again, and because what I want to do is figure out if there's 4 groups for you can upgrade your box at least 4 times instead of the 3. And let's see if there's any other bags floating around here. I mean, you can just see how much extra. I keep saying extra XP, but you can kind of see where it's. I mean, there's tons of it in here. Oh, that's right. I didn't clear this whole section out yet. Or use that drum. I didn't use that either. Okay. Last time, old boy was over on the other side, so that's okay though. All right, let's. No, actually, let's do this. What else is around here other than Mr. Elephant?
Stay your life is mine. I'll start the breeding. Don't waste this.
All right, that is okay. So that's a fourth one. All right, so there's at least 4 in here. That's what I was wondering. I want to make sure I wasn't passing along bad intel. And almost another. We got some leather, some scales, and let's get this dude out of the way.
I'll take that. Stay here and recover. Your life is mine.
Out of range.
My eyes on you.
Okay, we'll drop him, and then we'll take on the boss. Try and get out of here in 40 minutes, and we'll leave some of the scragglers. It is what it is. I mean, I just want to see basically if the box can get upgraded at least 4 times.
Your pain is my pleasure. My eyes on you.
Oh, food for thought. So going after the Rampager only gets you 16 experience for Valeera. So it's like you're going after an elite for 16. Not, I kind of forgot about that. I need to remind myself of that. Don't worry about that elite because that doesn't really do anything for you. I bet there's a bag in there, but oh well. Actually, let me. Since I'm not under the crunch. So the Trial of Style has been absolutely crazy fun. I actually got second place a couple times. And I forgot to unlock all my other uh, transmog and gear and sets and everything because I only had it on boss drop only and I couldn't figure out where everything went. And then I realized, oh, duh. And then I was able to keep up with the theme of whatever that particular trial of style was. But we're going to get that first place at some point. We will get it.
I'll take that. Get straight from this. They are warriors. Your life is mine. I'll take that. One moment.
Take your time. Oh, come on, dude. I didn't even see them there.
Gather yourself. Don't wait now. Strike.
Oh, look at that. Another headstone. And then we'll save the mask for when we get up to the last boss. Or we'll save everything. Or we'll save everything for that final fight. Let's see what we got here.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
That's okay. I knew that was going to happen, so I was just making sure you all knew that was going to... Oh, wow.
I'll take that. Be bold.
Alright, I'll pop my cooldown just because I can wait for the time to reset and all that good stuff.
Your life is mine. Gather yourself. Stay here and recover. My eyes on you.
Are you kidding me? Really? From all the way down there?
I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike.
Alright, who do we got? Here lies Larry Moonguard, valiantly slain by Babertooth Blood Tracker in a Tier 9 delve. They perished at 6:09 p.m. on March 25th. Alright, nothing in here. Save the mask. Oh, cool, another one. Alright, let's go in here and get crazy.
I'll take that. Gather yourself. Your life is mine.
Let's see. Nothing in here. Do the cursor thing just to just to make sure. Let's check up here again, see what's what. There's that drum. All right, another mass, so I'm good there. This dude is a little tricky, so actually what I need to do is clear out some of these first. Oh, there's a bag right there. Cool. Cool.
Stay here and recover.
And I have one right in front of me.
The pleasure is mine.
598. Do it again. There was a bag in here gave me like, maybe I said it and I just wasn't paying any attention for this run. But man, the first run I did in here, there was a bag I just would have normally walked right by. It gave me about at least 2,700, I think, XP for Valeera. That was crazy.
Your life is mine. Darkness feels you. My eyes on you.
I keep forgetting that purple ones for the. That's what was messing me up with that Delve boss yesterday. I kept forgetting that the purple was also for them, not for me, along with the green. And so you can kind of guesstimate where I got myself hung up. I think this boss was I thought it was like 2 phases or something. But let's get the bag, get the mask, and let's get this going. Increase your maximum health. Let's see. So we're sitting at 349 total. I feel like I need to get rid of all these.
I'll stop your pain. My pleasure. Stay here and recover. They'll ward you. Now strike.
Oh, I got some extra gold. I think I might have to run to a different platform with this boss. I don't know. I keep thinking that's what happened last time. So the more that this thing's already cleared out, the better. But
My eyes on you.
we're already doing, again, we're doing a lot more than we ever needed to.
Take strength from this.
But again, that was the point of this evening. Actually not doing too bad.
Don't have a target.
Make sure again. Okay, oh, there's a mask up here. That's great. Which probably doesn't do too much for me, but what do we got here? What's this? I don't remember that. Whatever. All right, boss time. Cooldowns are all reset. We're ready to do this. Oh, that was what it was. Part of that disenchant thing. There we go.
I'll take that. Stay here and recover. Gather yourself. Be quicker next time. I'll staunch the bleeding.
That was one of the things I didn't understand last time was
Your life is
the total mechanics of what was supposed to happen, because there's like there's always like a lot of stuff going on all at one time. So cool. All right, so we did a different story. Yeah, I thought everything looked slightly different, but you never know. All right. Nice. Okay, Valeria is level 22, so she went up 2 more. All right, let's check the old. All right, so that getting upgraded 4 times, so we got more. It was like more XP for Valeera. Pretty much the same amount of reputation for the season. Same amount of heroes. So really, if you upgrade the box, it's more XP for her. I guess that's really what the big thing is. Same amount. It looks like the same amount of undercoin. But I still say it's worth it if you can upgrade it. Every little bit helps. We'll save that one for last because that's the, let's see what we got. Let's see. After 25 seconds of combat, party members and Valeera deal 6% more damage and healing for 20 seconds. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got. Wow, an adventure one. Thank you. Oh, okay. Another treasure or whatever. More hero quests. I'll take it. And then a truffle worth 30 gold. Stop traffic. So much going on here. Okay, we got another trinket. Can you believe that? Another trinket. What did I call this? So, oh man, whatever, dude. Okay, so we've got an extra 500 for the season, undercoin, another curio, and some 20 of the, I saw the heroes, so more of the hero stuff. Another trinket. I'm quitting this game. All right, I went up another renown with the Amani. Let's see what happened there. All right, we'll go check out whatever later. All right, let's go see what's in the. Let's go see what other trinket we got. Let's go check out the new trinket. No, it's more hero. Okay, whatever. Three trinkets. Let me get up here. I can't believe that, dude. That is... Alright, it's a hero piece, so... Whatever, man. Alright, during combat, you have a chance to become consumed by a fanatical inspiration, increasing your highest secondary by 225 for 15 seconds. Party members also equipped with the keepsake have their lowest secondary increase. Okay, whatever. That is an absolute... Alright, what do we get? Alright, we got... Alright, when party members' health falls below 40%, the mana grants them an absorbed shield equal to 40% of their maximum health. Okay, let's just upgrade for that one. Oh, nice. So the holy hand grenade that I've never used that one yet, but got an upgrade. Your attacks and abilities have a low chance to beckon a random lowest spirit to your set, increasing your combat capabilities for 30 seconds. All right. The fact that it's that much speed, and I'm trying to get my speed up a little bit. And it's still a level, yeah, it's a level 2 champion piece. All right, 4% to 14%. Overflowing Void Spark. Just 25 seconds of combat. Party members and Valeera deal 6% more damage and healing. I think I already said that one from before, but I'll keep that one in mind. That
You like goods, don't you? Then find them.
Obtain all curios that are available for Valeera. Oh, nice. Okay. Already got that knocked out. Really? 43. 70. All right, whatever. All right, let's get everything else sold off. I'm only getting rid of this one because I want my other one. I'd rather have the speed than anything else. I'd like to have a fast rogue for once in 20 years of playing this game. I would like to have a rogue that does more than just mosey along. I am blown away at how fast I've seen some of these people rogues moving. Just, it seems like a natural pace. But let's see if that even does anything. Oh, I guess that is a little bit, yeah, that is a little better. Maybe that'll come in handy during... I don't really use trinkets for PvP, but... Alright, and then I guess the dungeon, or the Great Vault. So our 259 piece. So there's our hero piece for next week already. So I already know that. The reason why I want to keep plugging away is because I can at least get one more up there, and of course I need to anyway because of the what's the word I'm looking for here? The weekly. So I got to do 2 more delves anyway, just to get. And what do I get for that? I don't even remember. Oh, a cachet of champion, whatever. Probably another trinket, because man. There's one thing this game doesn't have a lack of is trinkets. Dude, I could have. It's one thing when you're replacing like a piece with like I still have adventure legs because I'm trying to even if I get my what's the word I'm looking for here, conquest, my max won't give me enough for a leg piece. I mean, I'm still rolling the blue on that one, so if I'd have gotten like a hero leg or something, that would have been, because right now all I'm really doing is replacing veteran pieces and low champion, except the back. I got the back today because I was still rocking a blue, so at least I was able to get I spent some blood tokens because I had enough of those, so I'm trying to save my conquest so I can get a pair of legs at least next week, and bump that up. So I've got, yeah, I got the blessing of speed up on my helm. Yeah, 289, 289. Because I need some champion, or yeah, some and 289 down here. So, oh no, wait, I got my my 2 pieces. My bad, forgot about those. This one and this one. Not that really does me any good, but all right, let's head on over to yeah, let's do the Grudge Pit. That's a fun one. I'm having a little bit more, I would say, streamlined success. I'm going to say it's probably just because of the upgrades that I did. Just, you know, item level, gear, you know, making sure your enchants are good, your gems are good, and all that stuff. And we're sitting about 2 hours and 11, so I'll do one more at least for the stream. That's not bad. I thought that boss might take me a couple times. I want to craft a weapon, but I never have enough stuff to do that. At least as far, you need like mythic, the mythic stuff, or I think you need like 80 hero just to do that. And I'd rather, if I had a choice between getting one weapon crafted and I always forget where I need to go. Oh, it's right there. If it's a choice between getting one weapon crafted or upgrading 4 pieces, I would rather just I'd rather upgrade the pieces rather than spend everything just to get one weapon, which I know is still not where I would like to be, being a veteran, being at 250, but I know everybody always has their 2 cents on, do you get weapons first, do you get gear first, if you're trying to think about PvP or weapon upgrade. But PvP is not really my main focus, mainly because my character's not going to do enough damage for it. Excuse me. And I had my druid out today. I was kind of messing around there. That was pretty neat. First, seeing how druids just can somehow. Oh, hey, let's go. Nice. Well, that should top off my conquest then. And we'll check on that later. I still don't think I have enough for... But I'll wait till next week. So that's what I was going to do tonight, was just get the battlegrounds, because I need to do some honor for the weekly, and then that'll take care of that. And then maybe I'll start doing, because I have to do 12 solo shuffles. That's part of the PvP weekly. And I might do that tomorrow. I heard that little thing. Oh, there it is. Let's get it. Let's get it while we're here. Did he really miss? Did he just miss? What a noob. I think tomorrow I'll do like battlegrounds, trial for style. Oh, 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 oh. I need that. Trinkets. Get out of here. Why, Blizzard? Why are you doing this to me? I've been loyal. I know I'm just a casual solo player. I'm not that tier level. Okay, I only got, yeah, I'm gonna retouch on my oil, my poisons, everything, and then we'll get cracking. Actually, you know what? It'd be a great time for me. 1 second, I'll be right back. There's one stream I forgot to take the mute off. I took a break. It was like, oh my goodness. Whoops, where am I going? What are we doing? Now I'm not going to use my I'm not going to use that for this one. What we got there? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Ah, it's too bad I can't do mythic dungeons. Actually, part of the storyline brought you to the Grudge Pit, and when I finished it out, you actually get a title out of this one, which is pretty cool.
Roll with honor. Our mind is clear.
Okay, 6 fan favorite defeated. Fans, whatever. Okay, so I think it's the same momentum as last time. I got to be really careful on this one. These little buggers can get crazy. Kind of like similar to War Within, the mushroom one, where you took on that one drove me absolutely insane. That was my least favorite of all of the delves with War Within. And I forgot the name of it. But the main boss is that big mushroom dude. Until I went in with my paladin. It was like, what's up? Whoops. No, I didn't need that up. 3 delves in a row. I usually do one and I'm burnt out for the rest of the day. Okay, what do we got? I know there's bags up here. This place is bag friendly. It's a fun one. It's very compartmentalized. So it's just kind of a neat one. Oh, I might want to, let's explore the idea of, okay. All right, this one, if I can make, let's see, your companion has a chance during combat to toss a grenade at an enemy, target dealing moderate holy damage with a 75% chance to stun. Yeah, I don't need that. That's not really going to help me when there's that many there. All right, the Mantle Stars 2 was health falls below 40%. The Mantle grants them an absorb shield. That one might come in handy even with the healing. I'll need that little extra. The void damage, I'm not worried about because I can do that. Critically damage. Now let's, okay, so we'll do this one. And then here, I forgot what we got. Oh yeah, 25. Oh, that's right. After 25 seconds of combat, party members and Valeera deal 6% more damage and healing for 20 seconds. 35-second cooldown. I can... I don't need increased movement speed, at least not at this point, thankfully. All right, we'll do that one. Any extra works. All right, she's going in 22. I don't. So this one really isn't XP heavy, as you probably kind of figured, since it's very compartmentalized, right? So it's really just a lot of NPCs, and this is really AOE management and NPC management and that kind of thing. I don't think the box gets updated that much, but and we already have a hero piece for next week, which is probably a trinket. That's the only reason why I load up for at least 2 selections, because I was able to get like the chest piece today. I think one of the other ones was a trinket, because I don't want to get 2 trinkets in a row. That would, oh my goodness, that would drive me absolutely insane. And then I've still got oh no, that hour's up. Yeah, he's like, bring it. No, I think I'm good. Yeah, I might want to see. There's just a lot of everybody just everywhere. Elite. So that's probably an upgrade. Kind of forgot about that since I did this one at a very low level, a very baseline level.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that.
Wow, I'm moving fast. Wow. So that's what it feels like.
Gather yourself.
And that's exactly what I didn't want to do.
Be bolder. Be quicker next time. Your life is mine.
Yep, messed this whole thing up, messed my whole rhythm up. Ah.
Shadows protect. Stay here and recover.
All right. Darn it. I'm done.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding. Take strength from this.
I'll pop my cooldowns again just because.
My eyes on you. Gather yourself. Stay here and recover.
Okay, well, it's not what I wanted to do, but okay, we got one upgrade. I don't know how I made it through that. I'm not sure. But it's cool. I mean, it worked. It's whatever. That's not what I wanted to do. See, that's the now you've already if you haven't played this delve, the trap you can find yourself into is exactly what happened. I got way too far over here, which I didn't want to do. That ended up activating that side, and you can end up pulling this whole thing on you like quick. I like how the void stuff follows you into the delves. It's pretty cool.
Let's talk. My loyalties are my own.
Oh. Nope. Sometimes there was either a bag or a treasure box up here or on the other side. I guess not. We're not. You can even go up a little bit further too, which is crazy. There's like a lot of. I'm not worried about that. This one I kind of want to get through because this one isn't a very long one. I maxed out my void thing today too, so I got a little extra punch.
I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike.
All right, that's a second upgrade. I keep doing that. Stop standing in front of that stuff. All right, already activated her back there. All right, I'm going to give him... That's all I need.
Gather yourself. Your life is mine.
I got nothing else to stop her casts, so...
Your pain, my pleasure.
Try and get it to where if I can't block it, I won't go running out into that crowd and pull everybody.
Be quicker next time. I'll take that.
It's actually cool. Valeera actually, she'll interrupt spells too, which is kind of nice. I keep forgetting what these things are even for. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello.
Shadow protect you.
I can't see anything.
Your life is mine. No!
Standing right on that circle, too. Now, as long as I have lives left, I'm good. I'm gonna let all my cooldowns reset. But this is where you fall. But I don't know how those two got pulled. I don't know what happened there, but so we got 2 upgrades. Might get a third. But that's the trap you can fall into, and then it's to the point where I can't get anywhere. So let's do this real quick. Make sure we're. It's at least it's at least 100 gold per. Whatever. Yeah, and they were all the way over there too, man. I don't know what happened, but that's all right. Let's just keep this rocking here.
Precious gifts from the earth.
Let's get up here, check everything, make sure we're good. Maybe I did and I just forgot, but I know I did the other side. But you always want to come up here just to check the corners too, because sometimes they're tucked back here. And then you just kind of come down the other side. You can see there's another bag right there too, which is nice down there. And right there, and if you're with herbalism, let's get back over. And so even though I didn't select that one curio, she'll automatically grab stuff. I mean, we already know that's what they do, but it's just a difference between like getting something and then a little extra. All right, my cooldowns are, yes, they are. I don't know what happened, man. I try and get everything on the first shot because it's too easy to lose rhythm, and then it's also too easy to get really stuck because we still got all this over here I got to do. There's different phases of this, and that's crazy. Oh, wait, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the most rogue thing you can do here.
Stay here in your pain, my friend.
And that...
They're warriors.
Out of range.
Be bolder. Gather yourself.
Man, these things really slow you down.
Be quicker next time. I'll take that.
Oh, get off there.
They're warriors. Stay here and recover.
grief, man. How many were there? Crying out loud. All right. That was 605, 604.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
All right, so all these are about 600. There's another one over there. And I still got all this other stuff to do. Okay. Are you kidding me?
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure.
What gets a little annoying is she'll start attacking when that had nothing to do with what needed to happen right there.
Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. My eyes on you. My loyalties are my own.
I keep forgetting part of that thing was you actually have to stand
Bounty
still or
from
whatever.
nature. Useful.
All right. I gotta look those up. I keep forgetting what those are even supposed to do. All right, here we go.
Take strength from this. Gather yourself. Now strike.
The funny thing is, this is just phase 1 too. All right, we got him, so I'm gonna try and stun him and go after. Yep. And I saw the bag up there, so let's get up here. Let's let Valeera kind of recharge a little bit. Yeah, I didn't see that before. See, how am I looking with everything? Let's let that. Oh, headstones. I wonder which one's mine. Firefig Cosmodon. Valiantly slain by Fungarian Finger in a tier 11. Oh. And we've got Shiznu Wormrust Accord, tier 11. I could upgrade mine because mine's still the All right, maybe it's not going to show it. All right. Well, we know I'm there. All right, so we got a couple tier 11 dudes, or individual 440. Let's see, what was it? Furious Spectator. Okay, yeah, that's the next phase too. That's where it gets weird. Might as well grab all this up while I can. All right, let's stun him. Actually, I might be able to get him and pull him all the way over here.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Nope, that's not going to work the way I wanted it to. Oh, great.
Stay here and recover. Gather yourself. Your life is mine. I'll take that.
Oh, man.
My pleasure.
I did that last time too. I activated the next phase before.
Precious gifts from the earth.
All right, well, again, didn't go as planned. But okay, let's wait till the cooldowns do their thing, because I kind of forget how many, because what happens is, so the fans, they'll start throwing stuff at you, and then some will come down, you got to fight them, and you got to, I don't know, it's kind of weird how you got to.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike!
Thought there was somebody else down here, but okay, so
Gather yourself. Your life is mine.
I didn't catch that block in time.
Stay here and recover. My eyes on you.
Okay, let's get some more.
the bleeding.
That was pretty neat. You get that little extra, and it's an automatic thing, which is great. I don't have to like hit a button or trinket or whatever.
Gather yourself. I'll take that.
Okay, almost there.
Your pain, my pleasure. My eyes on you. Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Thought there was another bag floating around that I didn't catch, but that's all right. Let's finish this one off. We got one more we got to do.
I'll take that.
Oh, this messed me up last time too. I need to, oh yeah, one at a time. That's what this was. I went around, I was grabbing up all this stuff, and then I just got
Your pain, my pleasure.
launched with NPCs. It was nuts. Because I thought, oh, okay, what am I doing?
Now strike. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Almost didn't catch that. Like, I missed the other one. I noticed that too. Because I'm looking up at my combo bar. I'm like, oh, I want to drop an Envenom.
Let's talk. Your pain, my pleasure. Gather yourself.
Just trying to, there we go. Trying to at least get a stun or something to slow him down.
Stay here and recover. Don't waste this. Your life is mine. Now thrust.
So technically you don't have to do these one at a time. If you've got, you know, Pally Warriors, something that can just really handle all the whatevers, but I don't, so, and I don't feel like dying again. At least if you do, it doesn't reset the whole thing. It just, you pick up right where you left off.
Your pain is my pleasure. Gather yourself. My eyes on you. I wouldn't cross me if I were you. Your pain, my pleasure. Take strength from this. Your life is mine. The pleasure is mine. Let's talk. I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding.
Okay. Everybody's good. We got one more to go. before the final. That's why I saved that one for last too. Wait, how many cooldowns? You know what? I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I want to get some of my Thistle Tea back up. Wait till my blind cools down. And we're hitting on about 40 minutes for this delve too. And after this one, I'll cut it. It's about 3 hours in the stream, so that'll be good enough for pop this one over to YouTube. And so the reason why I don't use, because I heard that the whatever button is supposed to be in your no. Oh, there we go. Single button. I wonder if it's ambush, amplifying, crippling, fan of knives, garrote, instant poison, kingsbane, mutilate, numbing, poison, knife, rupture, slight. Cast damaging abilities for use in combat, rotating through them based on priority. Well, the poisons are automatic, so I don't need the button to do that. I don't ever use really ambush for anything. And ambush doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really have the same kind of punch to it, especially if I'm working assassin, because I get more out of my garrote. Right, so garrote the enemy, causing 32,000 over 24 seconds, right, and awards 1 combo point. That's just coming out of stealth, which I can go right back into and use it again, which I don't need to do that because I go build up to go to rupture. If I come right out of ambush, I'm only doing 7,900 right away, and I get me 2 combo points, but that's 50 energy versus 45 versus a couple fan knives and then drop a rupture and all that stuff. So that's just the reason. I don't know.
Stay here and recover. Take strength from this. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine.
I'm gonna wait till that finishes cooling down, and then we'll get this done. And so we had at least 3 upgrades. Of course, at this one, it's small enough to where I guess, yeah, maybe 3 is about the average then. It's just, we're gonna emphasize again at the end, you know, kind of what overall we've been doing. 3, 2, we'll wait for blind too. We'll wait for that to, yeah, so the single button thing, I know it's like the big topic on online or whatever, but hey, if you want to use it, great. If not, don't worry about it. That's what macros are. I still don't use macros, as you can plainly see. I understand them, totally get it. I think they're awesome. If there's other things I may want to incorporate, but right now I'm really comfortable with having everything just right here. I kind of understand what I need to do when I can make a different decision on something if I need to, spur of the moment. Like when I go, whoops, I didn't plan on doing that kind of thing, and then I have to kind of rethink the rhythm. All right, let's go.
I need to target something first.
recover. Your life is mine.
Can't believe I did that.
I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding. Take strength from this.
Oh, for crying out loud, dude.
Be quicker next time. Your
I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Valeera. Appreciate that. Oh, she's just got so much great information, man. Did it again.
gather yourself. Shadows protect.
Crying out loud, dude.
Stay here and recover. Be bolder. Not quick enough. I'll take that.
Come on, I'm trying to get over these heals, dude. This reminds me exactly like the other one with the mushroom dude.
Take strength from this. Be quicker next time. Gather yourself. I'll staunch the bleeding. Stay here and recover. I earned this.
Not gonna lie, I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time on that one. But you can see those things don't go anywhere. Once they're down, they don't dissipate. So you gotta really, it's the usual. Try and fan out as much as you can. Get those corners, which so you can still got the middle to move around. And then when he drops that one thing and they start to spread out, like avoid that to getting stunned. So, oh, what do we start with? Let's start with the strongbox. Let's get the trinket. Let's get the trinket out of the way. All right, well, we got, okay, more hero. Okay, that's fine. What else do we get? Can't see it. Okay, we've got, all right, about 4,800 more XP for Valeera. What is that? Oh, it's a fist weapon. 237 veteran. Alright, well, it wasn't a trinket, so... What do we got back here? 10 more hero. Another adventure piece. And a champion. Oh, nice. Okay, I can use the back piece while I'm not doing PvP stuff. Okay, well, that'll work. I don't think there's any more bags in here. And I'll go turn in that one quest because I had to get 3. Oh, that's for what's his name at Voidspire for this. I don't know what this thing is that they got going on in there, but all right. So she went in 22s, coming out of 24. All right, so she went up. We got her up 3 delves, went up 7 levels. So that's not too bad. What's this one? That's a champion piece, so that's good. All right, so let's do this real quick. And then we'll put that over here with the other PvP stuff. So, okay. And it's a 2. So that's not, I mean, that's a good compromise right there. Instead of getting like 50 trinkets. What's this? What do we got? I saw that, but Blossoming Forge. Cool. We'll put that next to the Horde throne thing that I got. And Fist Weapon, which I don't ever use, but ooh, some swanky little transmog though. We'll put that over here. Yep, okay. Good grief, not bad at all. All right, I need to make sure that... Yep,
Keep
there it
an
is.
eye out for opportunities for loot when they arise, like now.
All right, I'm already maxed out on my conquest, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm actually maxed out on honor too right now, so I might look at getting some other what I can turn in for the like medallion things. Whoops. Hate that when they block that like that. Oh, when they get a mountain, they sit right on top of the NPC you need. Anybody remember the opening of Cataclysm? When you had to, like, click that little teeny tiny bowl and there was, like, 10 people just, like, on top of it. It's like, give me a break, man. Like, they'll get the Proto Drake and then be like, oh, you need this NPC right here? Okay, let me go ahead and... There you go. Good grief. Oh, he's right here.
Oh, and it's you again.
Shards in an elemental void core to weave into the nascent void forge. The void forge requires 6 elemental void cores for its completion. Yep. And I do have all that up.
Be careful not to have too much fun without me.
Oh, cool. I thought he was going to have to go through all this rigmarole. So if everyone is doing this one, apparently it's going to be like a weekly thing where he needs... It's going to be 4 more weeks of adding stuff to this to do whatever. Let's go visit the Void Forge. Yep, everything's up and running.
We embrace a new future.
Get rid of this. And get rid of this.
Do not fear the shadows.
So I'll be able to... Alright. I think I still need to do 2 more or something, so I'll be able to at least get to... I gotta do 1 more. Oh, should we do 1 more? Nah, I'm gonna do 1 more. Not tonight. I was on a good streak. I don't want to... Actually, I'm already here, too. I can do the... Oh, yeah, I did the Starkiller Sanctum. It'd be kind of interesting to see what that one is as a Bountiful Delves. So, got plenty of coffer keys, too. All I'm really trying to do at the end of the day is get the vault up to top 2 runs this week, because I need to do at least probably complete tier 2 or higher delves to increase. Yeah, 233. So I need to do probably 2 or 3 more for this to upgrade into something else. But I know I've got at least 1. So the problem is I kind of went backwards a little bit. I was doing other stuff, so I almost filled this thing up regardless. So I don't do heroic dungeons anymore and the LFR unless the new one, or the new opening, unless there's a new gear item enhancement. I did both of them and there's nothing there. So, and Delves, as you can kind of see, it pretty much now that's a little bit, that's my jam, man. That's where it's at. Oh, the Gilded Stash now appears after completing a tier 11. Oh, okay, so that's an automatic thing too. I go back, check the decor. I don't even know who that person is or whatever, so. I'll tell you what, let's head back. What time is it? 3:30, okay. We'll keep it under 3:30. Yeah, let's head back, let's check out the decor thing, and then I know I can probably hit level 3. That's not the portal, but I knew that. That's okay. Okay, I need to find... So I forget where the Delve people are hanging out. There's the auction house and the bank. Okay. Everything I need to put in there. I'll save that for one of the delves. Put some of this stuff in there, but it's just maintenance. I don't need a... Oh, did I? Oh, I made some gear, and then I was one of the nice things about doing the old raids, cleaning everything out and just putting everything on the auction house, and then it's like whatever. The reason why I'm not doing an open all is because there's a bunch of stuff in here that I don't want, and I don't want to have to like redo it all over again. Stuff that I was trying to get rid of. So, all right, quick little 1300, no big deal. All right, let me find a. Man, you can never find a Silver Moon Guard when you need one, huh? Oh, there we go. Good evening to you. I need. There we go.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's over by there. Oh, the Walk of Elders. Oh, this spot? So if you are not into archaeology, I highly recommend that you, if you haven't started it or you've never really pondered it, the fact that they put Brann in here was awesome. Because now with all the decor stuff that you want to do or that's available, it gets you back in all the other zones. And it's a great opportunity to jump on some archaeology. I was doing that again today when I was in Outland. Because I did I was doing some raids there and found the old archaeology spots, and I was just getting down there and just having some fun with that again. So again, just I'd give it a shot, give it a whirl, take it out for a spin. There we go.
Greetings.
Okay, what do we got? What I always wanted, a fungal chest. What's all this stuff? What do we got? We got what? Unlocked by progressing the Delver's journey, of course. Dude, look at that. It's crazy looking. Unlocks this gravestone cosmetic option at the Delver. Oh, that's okay. So that's the gravestone option.
We shall endure.
You may acquire the Silver Moon's Arcade Defender mount. Really? At 5? That's it? That's pretty quick. Keys and coffers. Piece of hero equipment or untainted mana crystals used to purchase powerful equipment from whoever that is. Tiers 8 10 also rewards smaller quantities. All right. Oh my goodness, not a bad night overall. Okay, so goal overall tonight was going to be that was going to be more of a marathon than just a bunch of sprints, right? So we came in. I was just going to work on delves for the entirety of the stream, and managed to knock out 3, which was great. So kind of recapping just a little bit. So we started out. We did the Calamity, which is a good one for just soaking up a lot of XP. We were able to do 3 strongbox upgrades. And Valeera went in 17 and came out of 20. Right as far as she went in level 17, came out level 20, clearing out the entire thing, and then doing the boss. Right, we hit it down to Atal Aman, which is actually one of my favorites now because there's just a lot in there. Valeera went in a 20, came out of 22. There's 4 strongbox upgrades in that one. Right, so we know that where all the different groups are. We could have, and it kind of showed where we could have done just enough. We could have done the boss and gotten out of there. But I think we would have only had like 1 strongbox upgrade. Maybe 2 at the but cleared out the whole thing. Wasn't too crazy and was able to get all that knocked out. And then we got all our trinkets. And then to finish that, we went over to Harendar, and then we did the Grudge Pit, which is a fun one because it's very compartmentalized. But you saw I kind of got, I kind of fumbled things up, ended up using a life on that one. Came back and finished everything out. It's really mob control, not really AOE, but just mob control in general, because you can easily spur up, a whole section without even really thinking about it. So we got that done. We were able to get 3 strongbox upgrades on that one, which is pretty self-explanatory because everybody's all in one area. You don't have to go to one separate section or go searching or whatever. And Valeera went in level 22, came out level 24. So that's not bad. So she went up 7 levels tonight just with 3 delves. Now I realize again, some people already have her at level 40, level, all the way up there. But I haven't been spending too much time with the delves once I got 11 unlocked. The most that I did, and again, kind of going back to yesterday, when I was just kind of doing some of my off time, is I was able to, let's see, where is it? Let's see here. Nope. Let's do this. Delves and midnight. So I was able to, where is it? Anyway, I did the void boss yesterday, and just got a screenshot of it. It wasn't the high tier one where you get the mount and the title. It was just you get the deal if you finish out. That's not showing up. Anyway, you get this title. I know you don't get any title. Never mind. I'm thinking of something different. But anyway, got that done. So that was kind of cool. That one's kind of got me a little perplexed now. Like, where is that one hiding? And we are quite a ways away from all that. I wish that summary was there was more to it I could figure out. Oh wait, what's his name? Whatever. It doesn't matter. But I got it. So showed that at the beginning of before some of this other stuff started popping up. Let's see, what did we get today? Let's see. Curve Enthusiast, obtain all curios that are available for Valeera. Okay. And then Witness, Velen's Prophecy of Unexpected. Oh, I did another thing to unlock something in Legacy today. And let's see here. Complete the collecting remains quest in midnight 5 times. Yeah, I did. Okay. Fully unlock the research console. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, all right, so we finished out with the Grudge Pit. So Valeera went up 7 levels. We ended up getting as far as, so we got a crazy amount of trinkets. Ended up selling a couple of them, but we did get the one hero one, which was cool. And then we did end up getting another champion piece for the back. So all in all, from a gear standpoint, that was pretty legit. And the reason why I'm focused more on getting hero Dawn Crest is so I can just kind of slowly upgrade hero as is. So we're looking pretty good. The vault, I've already got one 259 in there for next week, but I'm going to keep pushing the delves out the rest of this week, see if I can get one more slot at 259. So I have at least 2 things that hopefully aren't both trinkets. Right? That would get a little frustrating. So overall, it was a very successful night. Everything just kind of rolled pretty smooth. Came in with a plan. Was able to get everything knocked out. Got a couple extra decor for the house. Moved up just a little bit, but just working on getting to 7 there. So making good runs there. And it's basically only Wednesday night. So pretty much got the bulk of all the weekly quests done. The only thing that I've got really just hanging, I know there's a lot. It looks like there's a lot. I'm actually working on the legendary daggers from Cataclysm. That part of the final raid, where you pickpocket the one necromancer thing, and then you got the ring and you power that up, and it's like a month-long ordeal just to get these daggers. But I finally get a chance to do that, which are the ones down here, Vengeance and Fear. Fun little story behind that one, so for another time. But anyway, so I've got that one. Looks like it's on the books. Yeah, I can't get into Mythic Dungeons. This one was we're going to be doing. What I originally was going to be doing tonight was just like trial for style, having some fun there, and then knocking out solo shuffles, and then getting some more honor for the battlegrounds, calling it a day there. Founder's Point Undermine, because I'm actually doing the Undermine patch now. I'm getting back down there, activated, being able to get in and out. I didn't even have that one, and got with Blackwater. Shout out to my peeps in Moyoc. So going to be working that. I'm going to be working my way kind of systematically back through the different expansions and patches, because I'm having so much fun in Undermine right now. It's nuts. I got to do the PvP brawl, the prey thing, professions, and the weekly I had to do one more delve just to finish this one out for the cachet for another champion piece. So hopefully maybe it'll give me a pair of legs I can use to swap that out. So we're looking pretty smooth. All the major stuff is already done for the week. So now I just get to have a little bit of fun. I'm probably going to grab up one of my alts, start leveling them up, kind of get used to all the mechanics. I got to rebuild the talents. I have to kind of redo the rhythm. The UI is all pretty much in place. But I know there's been some minor changes because of the new expansion and all that. So yeah, I'm just going to keep rocking it out this week. We'll see about streaming a different game. I've been focusing most of my attention to Warcraft, this being sort of my main game. And so I've put everything else in the back burner. When it comes to Arc Raiders, I already was set up for the next expedition, so I didn't have to really worry about that. And I was able to work part of the trials a little bit, and I got ranked up, and that was actually kind of fun. But that was right in the mix of this new expansion, so I thought, all right, I'm just going to take a back seat to Arc Raiders, Battlefield, everything, and even the driving games, and then kind of get a good rhythm here, which I've been able to do, which is fantastic. First expansion, testing out my rhythm, what I need to do for the week, and being able to try that out, because a little bit of hang up during War Within, Dragonflight was a whole different ball game. So this has been awesome. Only in week 2, and already sort of caught up in a sense of the word, because I'm used to having to like spend the last 3 months catching up before another deal. But anyway, fantastic night, and I hope everyone else is having some great success in Warcraft, kind of doing your thing, having fun with your characters. So and everything tonight was done with my my assassination spec rogue, and nothing fancy, right? No crazy gear, just getting in there and working the fundamentals. So other than that, as always, so brain dead. Anyway, I appreciate your time and attention. And remember, my fellow gamers, play with a purpose, soak up that bandwidth, and I wish you all the greatest success in all your gaming endeavors. And I will see you online.